On the 18th of September, Ethereum Classic momentarily crossed the $16 price mark, but it quickly fell back to its previous level, and ETC's price previously rose 10% a day after Ripple secured a partial victory in its legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission on the 13th of July. However, its price went down soon after. ETC's price action in the first quarter of this year was praiseworthy, but the subsequent 2 quarters show a shoddy performance. And let's see if it can still attract investor attention. However, the network has been losing popularity from a long-term perspective. Speaking of popularity, AI has really taken off this big enough. And to have to ride this movement and the waste iconoclasts, and perhaps we can leverage the power of AI to find out what the future has planned for ETC. And I asked ChatGPT about Ethereum Classic, and the interaction was rather to combat interesting. The initial plan was to establish the depth of the AI before going deeper into the type of information that I wanted to pursue. The first question requested ChatGPT to provide a detailed and concise explanation of Ethereum Classic and its fundamentals. Here's the response. Below is the response after I requested a shorter version. The AI bot seems to have a good handle on things based on the information it provides. However, there have been incidents where inaccurate information has been generated, hence 7, and the need to verify information arises. Now that we have a good base, it's time to up the ante a bit. But first, those keeping a close eye on ETC may have noticed that its community has not been very active. Its development has also lagged behind that of Ethereum and other networks. Our next query focuses on establishing why the Ethereum Classic network is less popular than Ethereum. So it gave the following reasons. Community support. After the 2016 DAO hack, the Ethereum community decided to implement a hard fork that created a new blockchain network known as Ethereum, which received support from the majority of the Ethereum community. Ethereum Classic, which remained on the original blockchain, has a smaller community and fewer developers. Lack of updates. Ethereum Classic has not received as many updates and improvements as Ethereum. This has resulted in slower transaction times and less advanced smart contract capabilities and its perception of immutability. Ethereum Classic's commitment to immutability is a key feature for some users. It can also be seen as a liability by others who prefer the flexibility of a blockchain that can be updated if necessary. Limited use cases. Ethereum has a wider range of use cases and is more widely adopted by businesses and developers. Ethereum Classic has a smaller ecosystem of decentralized applications and is less widely used in commercial applications. AI generated all the above points, but they are difficult to argue against. In other words, ChatGPT's answers were spot on. I was curious to find out what the AI had to say about Ethereum Classic's advantages over its more popular counterpart. It responded with the following points. Immutability. Ethereum Classic has a strong commitment to immutability. Transactions cannot be altered or deleted once recorded on the blockchain. This makes ETC a reliable and secure platform for storing and transferring digital assets, and may be particularly appealing to users who prioritize security and decentralization over flexibility and upgradability. Proven technology. Ethereum Classic is based on the original Ethereum blockchain, which has been operating since 2015. This gives it a longer track record than many other blockchain platforms, and they appeal to users who value stability and reliability. No hard forks. Since the split from Ethereum in 2016, Ethereum Classic has not undergone any hard forks or major upgrades that could potentially cause network disruptions or created competing blockchain networks. This could make it a more stable and predictable platform for developers and users. So far, so good. But the above answers got me thinking about the kind of scenario where Ethereum Classic would achieve mass adoption. These were the brief points that ChatGPT shared. The aforementioned points highlighted some key advantages of sticking to a proof-of-work system with a heavy focus on decentralization. These characteristics would make the network and its native coin more preferable, especially in case of a harsh regulatory crackdown. Regulators, especially in the United States, have adopted an aggressive position against cryptocurrencies, but not to the extreme yet. While still thinking about Ethereum Classic's prospects, I decided to explore whether the AI can have insightful predictions regarding ETC's prospects. Specifically, I wanted to know how soon it can reach Beefy's $1,900 press time price. Unfortunately, the language-based AI algorithm can only do so much, and predictions were the limit. And so here's how it responded. That would have been the end of that attempt. But I recently found out about the damned jailbreak prompt, which unlocks some limitations. Moreover, ChatGPT's algorithm learns, and it can also organize raw data into a more useful format. That's an idea was born. What if we could somehow get ChatGPT to understand the history of ETC's price action, including previous price patterns? We could potentially get it to give a more concrete answer or varying price predictions. I asked ChatGPT what price ETC will hit towards the end of 2023. The bot said the cryptocurrency shall hit the price range $50 to $100 towards the end of the 2023. After having a fine, I will do it myself moment, I embark on assessing ETC's latest price action. On 13th April, the price of ETC increased as the cryptocurrency's recent uptrend gathered momentum. The price of the coin increased to a high of $22.47, which is the highest point since March 18th of this year. Bitcoin's value increased by over 80% this year, outperforming Tesla, equities, and gold. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum Classic are closely related. Ethereum Classic also reacted positively to the Shapella upgrade that took place in April. The upgrade allowed Ethereum stackers to withdraw their tokens. The amount of Ethereum staked, according to data from Staking Rewards, is over $41.2 billion. Let us now look at Ethereum Classics on chart indicators, and ETC was trading at 15.249 at press time. While both ETC's relative strength index and money flow index rested below the neutral 50 mark, its on-balance volume registered a drastic downtick. While ChatGPT is too hopeful of the future of Ethereum Classic, ETC's on-chart metrics point towards a bearish price movement, but ETC's long-term prospects don't look very bright, given the minimal amount of activity on the network.